Hello everyone, this is Nicole and I'm going to talk about another type of fat, and this is trans fat. So you may have heard of trans fat before. It raises bad cholesterol and lowers good cholesterol. This information will be from the Mayo Clinic's website and was posted earlier this year. So it's fairly recent. Experts say that trans fat is the worst type of fat to eat. A diet high in trans fat raises the risk of heart attack and stroke. Sometimes this type of fat is also called trans fatty acids. In the U.S., the Food and Drug Administration, also called the FDA, has banned food makers from adding the major source of trans fats to foods and drinks. The FDA expects that its move will prevent thousands of heart attacks and deaths every year. But many countries around the world haven't yet taken action to curb and stop trans fat usage. So what is trans fat? Well, most trans fat is made through a process that adds hydrogen to vegetable oil. This causes the oil to become solid at room temperature. So basically they're taking this oil, they pump air into it. That's the easiest way to explain it. So it becomes partially hydrogenated. And this partially hydrogenated oil is not costly to make, and it has a long shelf life. Some restaurants use partially hydrogenated oil, vegetable oil, in their deep fries. That's because it doesn't have to be changed as often as other oils. Some areas in North America and Europe have passed laws to limit or ban the use of trans fat in restaurants and other businesses that prepare or serve food. Some meat and dairy products do have a small amount of natural trans fat. Natural trans fat also can be bad for your health. Trans fat from partially hydrogenated oil may be found in food products such as commercial baked goods like cakes, cookies, and pies, shortening, packaged foods such as microwave popcorn, frozen pizza, refrigerated doughs such as biscuits and rolls, fried foods including french fries, donuts, and fried chicken, non-dairy coffee creamer, I know it's a really long list, and stick margarine and other spreads. So how can trans fat harm you? Well, trans fats raise the risk of heart attacks and stroke. They also have a bad effect on cholesterol levels. So as mentioned in previous videos, there are two main types of cholesterol. LDL cholesterol, which is known as the bad cholesterol because it can build up in the walls of the arteries and make them hard and narrow. HDL cholesterol, on the other hand, is known as good cholesterol. It works by picking up extra cholesterol and it takes it back to your liver. The liver then breaks down the cholesterol and passes it out of the body. Trans fat raises LDL cholesterol and lowers HDL cholesterol, which is what you don't want, because you want your HDL cholesterol to be high and your LDL cholesterol to be low. But trans fat then can make a heart attack or stroke more likely. So be sure to read your food labels to check whether partially hydrogenated oils are listed indicating trans fats. Try to limit foods with trans fat as much as possible. Trans fat is not part of a healthy diet. Remember that in a typical healthy diet, about 20 to 35% of total daily calories can come from fat. Try to keep saturated fat at less than 10% of total daily calories. Unsaturated fat, however, is a healthier option than saturated fat. So, there you have it. If you have any questions, list them below and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.